difference, obviously. The lone wolf. You know, he's running in a duo, though, so maybe not the lone wolf.
I mean, you can't be a lone wolf in this game unless you're playing Juggernaut.
That's all good. Off the rip straight away, going for the jump in. And that Warwick assist actually pushes us all the way to the wall here. So Hikari losing the early spacing battle.
Great minds think alike. Sometimes we get lucky.
Trapped in, tags into the Yasuo to get that extra bit of damage. Well set up for the, you know, the more favorable limit strike. But unfortunately, gets the super, looking like an accident there, but still gets the pickup in the break.
I didn't know Hikari was allowed to make mistakes.
Oh, rolled him up for the jump past here. Still all right as we take a little bit of damage on Ekko. Unfortunately, that wind wall with the S1, able to quickly answer, get us straight back into the pressure.
You just got to be a little bit careful about swinging on the assist character. Yeah. Sometimes I forget. I thought Ekko was the legal character for a second.
And with that pickup with just a 1 bar invested, solo Ekko to try and bring this back. 2 bars still in the pocket here, but he's going to have to deal with a mound of pressure as the freestyle activation comes through. And there it is. Even with that heavy getting the connection, the Yasuo pretty easily able to get the pickup and the follow through. Round 1, already good here for Hikari. Runs up looking for the strike. Potentially going to lean in that throw a bit earlier now. Hikari's done a great job so far of, you know, just down backing through the pressure, not falling for any of the funny stuff.
Big swing there from Wade. The one time he does swing gets hit. It's all right, though. Warwick is in now. It's his turn. All right.
Always want to end this with the super when you can, especially when it's not going to kill. Leaves you right on top as we have plenty of advantageous situation here. Tries to jump out and does manage to escape.
Wade was backing off. It's like, Hikari, why are you blocking everything? Can you get hit just once? It's like, nah, bro. It's your turn.
Here it is again, though, setting up and finds the throw back into the corner and is able to get the pickup here. I do believe now it truly is time for the lone wolf down to the 2v1.
Good call on Hikari just to back off, use the time winder to his advantage. Oh, good defense there, blocking the empty hop into the low.
And manages to defend just about everything here. Nice little delay and somehow is able to block after the rewind.
You saw Wade. He knew that Ekko was going to come down to a little bit of delay. He waited his turn.
We've done such a good job of handling most of these defensive situations against the hops here. And there we go. Oh. Finally finds it.
Right. I'm telling you, Wade was the Kembe Mutombo with the blocks, bro. Like, he was blocking everything. He earned those hits. Yo, shout outs to FPC coming through with the sub, by the way. 25 months with us. Thank you so much.
That's a great utilization of parry there, as well as waiting it out. Gets the throw and OTG. So we're going to be able to take the kill in the mid-screen, and the blood is going to pop here, so we're going to have a little bit of fury. The blood fury, excuse me.
Oh, there we go.
Safe and solid the way it needs to be here. Looking to close the distance. You do have that amazing projectile invincible burst option if you so choose, but instead is going to have to spend the fury to stay alive.
The one time he missed the block there, but luckily he had the fury, and the fury dash allows him to get the low.
Hikari late is going to spend the fury here and try and make the comeback. Only 3 seconds left though, but we find the S1, and just like that, a single poke is able to bring it back as time winds down.
Bro, it could not get any closer, man.
Yeah, I mean, with 3 seconds left at that point, you kind of know your opponent's going to have to take some kind of risk. That's a great call there, even with it just being the S1, nothing crazy.
Yeah, the big thing there is I feel like he wanted to delay that fury just so he doesn't get his fury blocked. You know what I mean?
That's true. S1 follow-up once again into the limit strike. It's going to be a wind wall and a dream as we backdash to try and avoid the get-up attack. Oh, and even after the drop is still able to reset it here. Wind wall sets up for the second time, and the parry goes wide. Wade loses a bar and loses a character.
Oh, sometimes the overhead even works against pro-level players, bro. It doesn't matter. All right, just overhead again.
I think it really comes down to we have not really gone to it at all yet, so finally starting to test the reactions now.
This time just a dash up meaty low there. Wade able to take out the Yasuo. One-on-one situation again. He's not falling for any of these tricks. Oh, except for that one.
You gotta be careful with throwing falling time winders though as well. That forward S1 charged in a Bloodlust will be able to just run straight through and get the wall bounce. As again, was scared of the overhead, gets caught by the low. Hikari trying to hold up on defense, it seems.
All right, had to be the first one to pop Fury here. Great call on Wade, just to back off. Wade has turned a little bit.
Oh no, and unfortunately got caught into a spot where kind of had to spend the Fury on the launcher, and launcher's one of the toughest places to get a clean break off.
Bro, what kind of plot armor is Hikari on, bro? It seems like Wade is playing so well, managing to get so much offense going, and yeah, Hikari still comes out on top every time.
Solid roll, gets the throw. OTG with the break, as well as the time winder for that extra little bit of damage on the pickup. Still just barely alive off of this, though. Gonna have to look for one more strike throw. Crosses up and beats the get-up attack.
Oh my god, genius level. 2 steps ahead is Wade.
Ooh, and a hell of a jump in as well. We're gonna see where we take this combo to. In the corner, obviously can't do the time winder extensions, and a huge drop actually.
Yeah, not going to be able to go all the way with it, of course, but you know what? We're pushing right back into the corner here.
Oh, well, that was a great angle for the push block. Unfortunately, we were already so close to the wall, the push block kind of got nullified just by the positioning. Activation comes through, looking for the stomp for the OTG. Overhead, not going to find the mark, but keeps us jailed.
Oh, the overhead again. Is that unblockable now?
Extra little extension in the corner. Fury still available. It is going to pop it, actually. Going to take a shot on this one.
He said, I believe.
Definitely respect it. A little attempt 37 for our troubles here. Because we're finally going to be able to put a round on the board.
This makes a lot of sense. You had another character in the back. Might as well take the risk now. You know Hikari can definitely snowball this thing.
Let's go!
Couple whiffs not working out. Still all right as we buffer the demon flip, but don't go anything after it. Just gonna let it rock.
Put that time winder out there for safety.
Jump was definitely crucial timing. Comes down with the high and is able to find the crouching medium from a max distance.
Yeah, a lot of hesitation on Hikari to 2H earlier. You saw that jump light connect. He's waiting for that Warwick assist to come through. He knows it's going to knock him down.
2 quick rewinds. Not going to get much else. DP into the tag. I think it hit cross up there as we swapped straight back in. Once again, it's well worth the meter to take your damage. Leave yourself in a very favorable knockdown state. Have a throw, went for the jump in. Nice use of the push block there, but Freestyle, once again, one of the major privileges of this fuse is being able to go for the tag and nullify situations like that.
Oh, finally gets opened up here. Had to pop the break.
Love this whole blink backwards. Definitely spaced out around that crouching medium very well. And absolutely massive press out of the stagger pressure is not going to let that go for free.
Yeah, finding that gap to press the 2L there. Genius level stuff.
And had the right idea there on the parry. Unfortunately, it's just a touch mistimed. And that's just, you're not blocking that.
I don't know which side that hit on, bro.
Here, Winner's bracket life on the line. Wade gets the push block, gets the jump away. No punish though, as well as the demon flip jumped. Oh, and unfortunately, we saw two situations whiff in a row, and Wade felt like they needed to take a risk. They land after the demon flip and just immediately buffer that DP. There was a previous world where I think this was probably the strongest team in the game, and I think it obviously is still very good in this Teemo Ekko with that 2x assist.
But not if Vi has something to say about it. We've seen the explosive play from Dizzy's Vi yesterday. This character can definitely get it done.
For now, we're going to go for the dash up with the throw, and knowing you had the slingshot behind you. Quick little rewind, is able to find the jab. And Inzem continuing to roll. And that's part of why this team is so dominant here. So much damage coming off the mushroom loops, as well as leveling up that badge. We are halfway to a full badge for the mushrooms here, and did damn near 75%.
Get up attack gets exploded here. Had to get the break. Brought your own Ekko in, but now Ekko's getting blown up too.
Love that routing. Sets up for the limit strike. Here it is again. It just wakes up neutral. Tries to just believe in the defense there, whether we were doing that or just looking for a push block. Either way, unfortunately, doesn't work out for us.
All right, dash and throw takes care of Vi. Ekko's coming out solo now. Very little help left. We're going to land right into the fire, too, but somehow gets to the other side. There you go. Jump over that thing.
Now, I don't even think Dizzy knew where they were going to end up, too, because there was a little bit of hesitation as we landed. And that ends up showing off really the strength of his Teemo. You see how effortlessly he repositions, utilizing the parachute, utilizing these air actions.
Oh, yeah. One miss on the throw there. Assist comes and takes care of it.
No progress made on the slingshot badge so far, but still, we got our mushrooms intact and a great counter press from Dizzy to get rolling.
I like that early break, though, from Inzem. Definitely opens yourself up for another opportunity for break later.
We'll take our damage where we can. Not too much added effort onto this one here, and even had the mushroom behind to try and catch the roll, but here it is. That quick little dash punch to ignore everything.
Dash punch just killed 3 mushrooms.
Deadly Blows gets the follow-up here. Knew we were going to have a restand opportunity, and uses the parry!
And we've seen Dizzy make use of that so often yesterday, man.
Timing on the tag was perfect! It just immediately commits the bionic arm!
Bro, Dizzy is so explosive with the buy, man.
Oh, and the 2H goes wide, unfortunately here. Solo Teemo.
And we do have that other Fury that just finally gets there, but it doesn't matter. I mean, Dizzy had so much health, man. You're not waiting for that. Let me get it for the next round.
Love the weave back. And unfortunately, our point character got hit, or our assist character got hit, excuse me, so we weren't able to tag, so we were just locked into that dash punch, which is a timing mix-up at that point.
But yeah, I feel like a couple of good parries against the dash punch, and you kind of slow your opponent down a little bit, right?
Oh, yeah.
Having second thoughts.
Oh, no second thoughts there. Great jab, as well as the time winder to confirm it. Oh, and because the spacing was a little bit weird there, just chooses to go for the jump in. Gets to the tag launcher, very smart.
All right, we landed up in the corner here. Unfortunately, get up attack beats us.
Damn. And perfect timing on the tag to be able to get the damage as well. That's an overhead where you kind of need your teammate or a bar to be able to confirm.
What are you going to do about that, bro?
The overhead with the dash punch, so much damage, and the mix is incredible. Wakes up with breakfast, though, as everyone does. Stand medium.
I still haven't had mine yet, but Inzem's looking like he's going to devour his.
It's 5 p.m. 1v1, though. Teemo, not a lot of life to play with here. Oh, but again, doubling up. Second breakfast.
The Hexclad, bro. It's too strong.
Okay, still alive, but the situation is dire. Wait, still alive with a question mark? Okay, still alive.
Just barely here. Unfortunately, one more slingshot. What a comeback from Teemo.
Oh, and that is just the strength of this character. The damage solo is incredibly high, and you take so much chip from these mushrooms. That DOT when the badge is up is crazy. Okay, your legs.
Yeah, we were just standing there watching that one.
See if the ankles have recovered on the next mix-up here, because that was kind of disgusting. I say the next mix-up, but looks like it's just going to need to be something simple. Strike, throw, life total, not looking great as we continue to spam the mushrooms.
So fluid with the mushroom tosses. Going into the Ekko here, not going to be able to finish off Vi. But this health is the... oh my god.
Say for both characters just dwindling so quickly here. Vi's going to have to make a play and had that opening hit.
Trying to force Inzem to mash anything, but Inzem's so secure with the defense until that overhead comes through.
Seeming to be the point of entry here. Almost all of Dizzy's hits have been off of that Vi finding some kind of overhead.
It's kind of like take the throw, but just take the overhead. I guess you get a little less damage.
You can't take the overhead against this team though, man. The craters will be made. Level 3 is available, but even in the gap, we're not able to get it out.
Yeah, I get a little frame trap from Inzem. He knows Dizzy likes to check his opponents in between the block strings.
And just like that, recognize all we got to do is block string into a super, keeps it tight, and make sure that we take the kill as it's set point now. Just so much time to get that medium.
Oh my god, bro. You cannot get up attack against this character, bro.
Ooh, and that's very smart from Dizzy. Recognized that Inzem was going to be able to push the time winder back, so dashes backwards, uses his Ekko as a shield, is able to maintain offense because of it.
Oh my god. That right there, bruh, I felt like Dizzy was playing it so well, just avoiding Teemo in so many spots. But that was the one spot you got a little bit too close.
A pogo into parachute to mix up your timings. That's one. Dad, it's unblockable. It's not an overhead.
No one's blocking overheads today. Everybody only use overheads, please.
It's just unblockable. Crazy defense to hold steady on the strike throw there.
I would say normally Dizzy with both characters is in a good spot, but these poisonous mushrooms are definitely going to be a problem here.
I see that flash of invisibility. Well, but you didn't. He was invisible. But you see, closing the distance there to be able to mask your next normal, so sick.
All right, but landing a clean hit here on Teemo. Should be able to do some significant damage here. Oh, and that throw might be enough. We're going to save this Fury.
Damn, this pillar of red. Unfortunately, Teemo's exploded. We're out of piece now. Dizzy looking much better here so far. And presses at a good timing, but of course.
Slingshot coming to interrupt.
Oh boy.
Oh no.
Oh, got the overhead to follow too. Pogo loops with the bugle. It's crazy.
Oh, we're dead. I feel like I would believe a little bit more if this was Vi left instead of Ekko left. I feel like Dizzy's Vi is so explosive and come back against anybody.
Now, Fury has to be spent next hit. Well, this should be able to kill from here as long as Inzem doesn't drop and optimizes correctly, but it looks like we're just going to limit strike instead.
Yeah. Defensive options be damned, bro. Not against my setup.
And of course, even if your point character doesn't have the meter, tag launcher is a great way to solve the issue as Inzem tags in the Teemo. It takes the victory 2-0.
Looking good so far, man. It's going to be Inzem versus Hikari.
Right. You talk about you don't know history, you don't know geography, you got a little some respect. All right, let's see how it goes here. Already you can see charging up the S1, goes in for the dash punch, finds the hit with the Ekko, and Noka, first blood.
Wow, so much damage. I feel like he's barely had to press any inputs.
The benefit of having Vi, the boy who can cheat time, tries to mash at a bad timing there, has to go for the tag. Good jump away, but unfortunately it already committed fully on the jump back, so couldn't get the punish. Still managed to get strike throw after, though.
Yeah, a lot of people utilize the jump back, obviously, to just kind of slow down the aggression of their opponents, but neutral jump may serve you better in many situations, especially against command throw characters.
Oh, that down S2, not advised. Unfortunately, you're going to lose your Ekko straight out as the assist. Like you said, though, we've seen time and time again, this Illaoi has been able to be a difference maker here, but I don't think we're going to be able to make any kind of difference on this one.
No, not unless you can revive.
My God. She said the thing.
Was it still? I mean, she got reset.
It gives it to you sometimes as long as it's within like a window.
Oh, okay.
Oh, the replay there put us in a weird spot. Great dash up, though, as Illaoi's going to be able to pick up the pieces.
Yeah, the ability to convert off of Ekko throw is so important. Obviously, there are situations where he can convert it himself, but not every time.
Limit strike setup. Here we are. Sees the neutral tech, gets the overhead.
I almost feel like he was holding up block, and the overhead was so slow that he switched it to down block.
Oh, and gets the jab in time there. Lead with a neutral tech into a mash, it seemed like, which is definitely can be a good idea, but unfortunately, Noka with a drop combo there. That timeline you're supposed to freeze.
That mid-screen setup here did not work out.
Good little jump away, trying to utilize the tentacle here. Both players just beating up assists, but the Rekka somehow saves us.
How did that stop the super? The super started.
Maybe the invincibility had run out at that point. I don't know. Either way, it saves the day. Still, rough waters ahead. Illaoi going to go down right away. Fury just barely going to be able to make it in time unless it's the thrower or super as the opener. What a rewind.
Oh, Bleed somehow back in it here with the Fury. Might even want to consider popping it early. Now we're going for the team super here. Got the tentacles out just in case.
And just like that, should be able to get it done. No, barely drops, but still wins the trade in the end.
Bro, Illaoi just threw herself at the opponent, bro.
Distance closed, couldn't quite get the jump over. This time, though, oh, rolls the break, but we get the tag just in time. Bleed was mashing that tag like crazy.
He got it just when he needed it, luckily. All right, set up our tentacles here. Get up attack does do nothing. Good back off from Bleed to recognize that.
And then utilizing the assist, what a cross up there, as well as that full charge to get that extra touch of damage. Okay. Just flat reads it. Oh no, and once again, another crater, another body left in it. Yamcha, please.
Ekko by himself, and the 2-time assist pays off here. I think he was tossing a time winder before he got smacked.
Seemed like it. Wow, it just full send!
Just the jump in.
Oh man, not what I was expecting, but definitely, you know, Well earned. Full send on the jump in as Noka gets game 1.
He said, this is how we used to do it in fighting games back in the day, all right? We would just jump in and attack.
Doubles up with the time winders there. This time is going to keep it on the same side as we get an amazing parry, sees the charge, gets the full jump in punish. That combo's so hard. That's so finicky to do that one as we get the throw reset.
And the tentacle there to save us there, so we're going to keep this one going. Might be able to find the death.
Okay, didn't take the meter, got the parry on the first projectile. Unfortunately, missed time. There was a time winder behind him?
Bro, they're everywhere. Just assume it's on the screen. Oh, what a check there with the 2L though. Noka. So this is not real.
Said no fancy footwork for you. Get the open up. Down to the earth, denting blows. And just legs get exposed. Crouching light is good enough.
No way.
That is so smart, knowing the cinematic is going to completely eviscerate the Ekko as well as dodge the S1.
You saw Vi just stop right in front of her and said, oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Said, that's for you, buddy, not for me.
Oh, that delay was waiting for some kind of reversal there. Still all right as we have a tentacle to work with. Seize doesn't connect.
Way to continue to block string there after the 2H. Unfortunately, the super still comes out, but somehow Bleed was able to block that.
You recover from that so much faster than I thought. Holy moly, what a timing. It's okay though. My time into the throw, straight back into it. But Noka not looking too phased here, still on set point. Oh! In the freestyle privilege to completely avoid the punish.
Oh my God. Somehow Bleed came out on the losing end of this though. It's all right. He said he's getting his.
Okay, setup time. Go for the tag, instead goes for the dash back. Parries everything.
Tentacles, overheads. We can parry it all.
Oh, and you saw that was the startup of 2H there. Gets caught out by the Crater Maker as well as the Time Winder. Even here, it's not going to kill. It's going to be up to, again, Bleed's character that's done the most work in this tournament. The thing that got them to the dance.
Well, let's see if Warwick can clutch it up here. Able to block the side switch. Unfortunately, not the follow-up after.
I think was expecting a tag there. Unfortunately, it's going to be a round apiece now. Noka down to the set point.
What a setup here.
Look at his life bar in 9 hits. Push block parry, goes for the double tag. Finally back in control here is Bleed. Noka utilizes the break though. We're back on offense.
All right, able to finish up the Ekko here. Illaoi, the last bastion for Bleed.
Knew that combo wasn't going to work out, so didn't have to spend the Fury there. Oh, what confirmed.
Oh, there's the Fury pop. Bleed has to make some magic happen here. Any touch will result in a kill here. Not unless it trades, though.
2 touches in a row, just haven't quite gotten there. Has to jump away.
Great defense there. Able to punish the command throw.
A sick choice of specials to be able to get back to the ground as well. Saving that combo out, but here it is. Ekko off the tag.
One last exchange there, and unfortunately, Bleed not able to block that one. Noka comes out on top, man.
And neutral tech, and unfortunately not being able to find much from it. So, Noka moves on up just the Jinx. Little Yasuo flavor between the two.
Oh, shout outs to Dax47 in the chat. Hell yeah, bro.
Just like that, a strong start. It's Tate, unfortunately, going to miss out on the limit break here. And miss out on the parry. Ooh. Unfortunate timing.
All right, we got a little resync here.
Yeah, spectator desync going to happen here and there. But in the end, all that we missed here, break comes out. Tate still on the offense, it seems. At least is winning the positional war. Zip pass, and of course, same situation we saw before. Utilizes the break there, goes for the tag, and uses the down heavy to get to the earth even quicker. Jinx in a bit of trouble now. Not going to be able to take the kill here. Looks for the reset and goes for the jump over, but of course, the forbidden 2H. That's Yasuo, baby.
And we're going to be able to finish off Yasuo here with that super. Blitzcrank's coming out, though. Look, Jinx is one command throw away from dying, all right?
Oh.
Or 2H, that's good.
How do you pin down Yasuo, though? Really the question on everyone's mind.
And maybe the answer is you don't.
Looking like it so far here. Limit strike. Chomper, such an annoying. Oh, no!
This is a throw and a hit. It doesn't matter. You can stand there and block if you want to. I'm still going to get you. Level 3 from Tate.
Unit dismantled.
Yes, sir.
And then flexes on him. Oh, man, that level 3. It's the best kept secret because luckily, you know, Blitz a little bit of an underrepresented character, so I think people forget how good that is as a reversal.
Yeah, I love that one. You can block every other level 3. This is the only unblockable level 3 in the game. As long as you're on the ground.
Yeah, but the range on it's crazy. Those extendo arms finally doing something. Opportunity there as we go for the rocket punch. Sends out the Yasuo to take the shot.
Oh no, but mistimed on the throw attempt there. Okay.
Securing the cross up, but a crazy timing there. Oh no, and of course, as we said before, the unjumpable command throw. So often I feel like we're getting punishes with that sequence.
Yeah, Tate's basically perfected that tag in the command throw there.
Oh, saw the startup of S1 and thought we were going to get the throw, but misses the dash for the dash up rocket.
Oh, great defense here from Jakey, though. He's not falling for any of these tricks.
Of course, though, the self double down. I especially like just using all your meter on Yasuo to save some of that bar for Jinx. Jinx's utility with her bar is so crucial. You're going to need those 3.
Yeah, we'll see if he can put it to use here. Maybe put the team super up. He's not going to need any of that.
So get out of here with now spending any meter, maybe just the 1.
Oh no, somehow Tate is fighting back though. Even with just a sliver of health here. Fury's still a little bit out of reach, so he can't take any chip here. And the parry on that side switch. Too predictable, he said.
Yeah, and Tate had to be super aggressive there because you don't want to get put into a spot where you have to play the mini game. Shoot him if you got him will be such a devastating thing to have to parry in that moment.
Jakey chose to block against Blitz there instead of trying to jump, and it paid off huge. The get up attack gets bodied. The assist, able to clean it up.
I won't go too in-depth. Jakey covered everything with that sequence. That literally covered everything.
That dude is ridiculous.
Ooh, and a little high-low. Didn't combo, doesn't matter. 2-piece.
As long as it hits, bro.
No, too far on the confirm there. Didn't get that little step forward.
Oh, try to parry a second time there, but unfortunately misses. Jakey should be able to clean this up here. Pushing in the corner. One more combo to maybe. No, we got double down. What am I talking about?
Yeah, you already know. A little bit of fireworks here to celebrate the ending of game 1.
Is that what we're doing?
Hey, listen,
Celebration?
That's the Jinx way of life.
Oh.
Every day's a party when you're this girl. She doesn't care.
Hey, you got to celebrate good times.
So Jakey sitting on the lead now. Tate at the round start, going to play it a little bit conservative there. Just a stance into the down H. Unfortunately, falls victim to that triple overhead like so many people do.
Yeah, it's really hard to do. I mean, you already blocked the first one, right? You're telling me there's more?
There's always more. I didn't even see the chomper was still available. That was crazy.
That was so quick. Able to launch it up too. We're shooting them both.
Okay, end up having to spend the break there. Great utilization of the rocket punch to be able to interrupt, as well as the super assist to save the day for us just a touch.
Unfortunately, Blitz is missing just by a couple inches here and there. Wasn't able to convert. Now he's got to play defense.
Oh, but defend he does. Great blocking here from the rolling golem, but unfortunately, the worst situation you could be in is an assist coming from behind you. There's no chance to put out a hitbox to stop it.
Yeah, because he was able to make contact with Yasuo, but it doesn't matter.
And of course, once again, utilizing that double down here. I believe our sole utilizer of the double down in this one is Tate, unfortunately. Just going to save the mental energy for the next round.
All right, let's see if Tate has any answers here. Jakey seems to have the cheat sheet of answers, though.
That's one dash back, missed out on the heavy. And after the tag, I thought maybe the 2H was going to happen.
Jakey being so patient says, I'm not scared of the command throw. You're not going to do it against me.
Tate says you're right, 2L.
Oh, unfortunately, Rocket Punch not enough to go through Tornado in that startup.
Got the tag launcher. Wants to keep this Jinx in, it seems. Chappy. And just jumps the throw. I mean, Jinx's strike throw is so good in the corner, so it's hard to blame Tate on that.
Yeah, the amount of damage Jinx can get off of a forward throw there.
Missed out on the dive, still okay, even with the dropped combo, should be fine. Punches the rocket punch.
Jakey says, I'll be doing the grappling around here. Gets the air-to-air throw. But you know what? Oh, my God. The break. I forgot about the break.
Oh, no. Parries the initial hit. Can't quite parry the rest. It's an unfortunate situation from full screen, but the robot does go down, and Jakey.
Oh, man. My GOAT, Tate.
Dude, if one person plays, if each team has a blue character, I'm tweaking. I agree. Okay.
Oh, so just so you guys know, we ended up, since it's Europe versus Europe, we ended up swapping to the Europe servers.
My God.
Shout out to production for having an EU 2XKO account.
So here now, look for the S1, went for the jump in, got the juggle, but couldn't quite save it.
I have to assume, I mean, this is just an assumption, but I have to assume both players being French, they have played each other a little bit before. You know what I mean? I know we've seen the one set in tournament, but like,
yeah, they absolutely have to play regularly, I assume, at least just running into each other in brackets.
Yeah, and sometimes when you're playing against Warwick, I feel like matchup knowledge is one of the things that Warwick has over you. Because, you know, not everybody's familiar with a top-level Warwick, but I have to assume Noka is.
Yeah, definitely agreed. Unfortunately here, he's getting familiarized with these hands. Had to save the buy. Just barely managed to get away, but here it is! The confirm in the corner. Breaks will be taken, and unfortunately, it might lead to our demise. I think that Vi's going to be able to come in just in time, and with the denting blows, we don't even have to spend a bar.
Yeah, Warwick by himself now. Plenty of meter on his side. He's got some resources, but, I mean, Noka's not going to give this away for free, you know?
Warwick with the chase down, went for the overhead, got spaced out correctly as we managed to find the DP, but nothing to show for it.
Oh, huge happy birthday opportunity. Force the breakout of Noka. You know, even if you don't win the round, that's a big one.
Of course, the super time winder, saving the day. And like you said, getting the resource victory in a game that is almost surely lost is a huge morale boost going into that second round.
We'll see if Wade can make advantage of that here.
The corner carry on that S1 is ridiculous as we managed to get them both, and there's no break in sight.
I don't know if Warwick came back into that combo or if he was still being comboed. Either way, he's getting blown up here.
Gigantic blows straight in. Fully charged Q, you love to see it. Oh, but Warwick gonna take a stab at this one.
Just before that combo started, Wade had popped break, and now he's got Fury again.
The power of having both your characters almost die to a happy birthday.
All right, Wade looking for an opportunity here. Untying the shoes of Vi for just a little bit, but he's got to find a way in on Ekko. He found it.
Yeah, gonna have to utilize that Fury dash where you can. Oh, and the DP got stopped by the Timewinder.
And we find the throw, but we're already out of Fury. It's all right, though. Should still be enough to kill here.
And you're in not too bad of a spot. You have to play neutral, which is a little bit scary, but it's a two-touch game against Ekko here.
Yeah, without a doubt. I love the fact that you still can make it happen. Avoid the Timewinder altogether. What did he get hit by?
The Vi super assist rock just barely
no,
hit.
it was the rock.
He had already committed to the jump. I like the situation, though. Had already committed to the jump, sees the rock coming, recognizes really my only option is to be in an animation when this rock comes by, tries to buffer the throw in case Noka jumps at him. That was like really your only out once you had already made the mistake of the jump.
That's why I say I'm annoyed by the rock in 2025. Just coming in and interrupt matches, bro.
You know what I'm saying? Why was Travis Scott even there? Whatever, man.
Okay, you know, little ball. I see you.
Got him down to the corner here. Denting blows once again. Ooh, tech's out off the dropped combo and is able to equalize immediately. Wade forced to spend the break.
Yeah, Wade looking a lot better here in game 2.
Uh-oh.
Spun them both around. Unfortunately, dropped the combo there. He said this anti-ground move, bro. Anti-air? Nah.
2H S2 is a really good frame trap, too. Like. Uh-oh. That was a very sneaky place to find the throw, and right away again. It's going to be the ultimate.
I've never seen anyone pick up the rock and go for a command throw like that. I don't see that often, I feel like.
Yeah, not something you really get to see. It's a tricky situation now as we have to avoid this time under as best we can. Chip is not an option.
Great poke there from the Warwick, though. Wade somehow still in this, even though his characters are bleeding.
Ooh, a little change of direction there. I like that.
Decides to pop the Fury in the last moments here. He feels like he still has a chance. Unfortunately, you didn't block the overhead, so that Fury was wasted.
Yeah, quick little jump in saves the day there. Wade looking much better now. Woken up on this one. Oh, and of course, Warwick forward assist and being able to just tag into himself, very easy to convert.
Yeah, that's the Warwick special, man. You call Warwick assist and jump.
Breaks into the dash forward, S1, parries it and sends him full swing back.
The backdash movement from Wade here with Warwick has been phenomenal. He just knows when to pick his spots.
Yeah, character so capable of taking back that space he gives away as we go for the rewind and manage to get them both a taste of Noka's own medicine here as the happy birthday kills one and leaves Vi at a third.
He's one of the best buys on the planet, though. You can't counter out just yet.
He did 2 overheads at the same time. That was sick. Unfortunately, Ekko's was a touch too far away as Noka's going to get a chance here.
All right, tech forward there, able to get out of that situation. And no, we get the level 3. We get a little hit on Ekko. And we get a hit on Warwick at the same time. How much damage does that first one do? Enough.
A lot. Holy. Wade faking the wall cling, tries to go for the jump out, gets chucked out of the pressure here, and the Fury is spent, and a crater is made. The reaction to the overhead attempt is crazy.
I didn't think of that as an option to beat it, but you know what? Swing that thing, man.
Little Captain's Quarter, all good to go. Oh no. That has been the truly unblockable sequence from Noka and from Dizzy today. That hop over after the dash punch is unstoppable.
It's too much, man. It's too much. Warwick was checking on his boy, too. Say, hey, you okay down there? Got distracted. There we go. Wade, though, turning it up.
Decent chunk here. Still has the clone behind to be able to, yep, of course, get the break.
Not able to get anything on the reset, though. Noka got to wake up and get out for free.
Yeah, even after the rewind and the time winder as well. Utilizes the push block, though, as Wade almost goes for 2.
I feel like Noka might be just miscalculating the distance of his dash attacks or his dash punch. Either that or Wade is just doing an amazing job of backdashing away from range.
Yeah, I think it comes back to what you were talking about before. I think we're doing a great job of utilizing the fact that our characters are extremely fast when they throw it in reverse.
Oh, not able to fully convert the air-to-air, but we parry the overhead here from Vi. Forces the Fury.
Yeah, Electrics be damned. Trying to do our best on this one. Super Time Winder, not quite going to go far enough. Little roll, but not much else. And again, that quick little hop into the cross-up, working wonders. Tag launcher? No, just going to opt for some meter, and now maybe going to go for it. Doesn't even need the tag launcher. Warwick's just straight on in.
It's dark, bro. These streets are dangerous.
Oh, man. This Warwick guy, ever since he showed up, it's just never been the same.
Nah, bro. I love to see a Warwick victory.
So one more lock in between the two. Obviously, first to 2 here. As you can see, off the rip, Wade gets the hit, already to the corner. The OTG into the strike throw, and just manages to find the market, force the break.
Oh, that kind of frame trap a little bit after that time winder there. Wade taking a huge early lead right now. Noka coming in with just the Ekko. He gets to swing first, switches sides, almost gets the happy birthday.
Good jump away, overhead, but no follow-up. And if Ekko does an overhead that hits and he can't follow it up, I feel like it's 99% of the time it's throw.
Yeah. Overhead throw, overhead throw. Sometimes you get the, you know, the lively ones that do the, you know, overhead 2 or 3 times in a row. I've been hit by that.
I feel like that's almost always an accident. I do respect it, though.
Wade looking dominant here in the first round of Game 3. Could be looking to close it out.
Trying to play it slow and steady. Still used to the S2 Rekka, gets the hit and follows up. Neutral tech, nothing. Always a little bit scary here. And while we had to use that to be able to avoid the time winder, unfortunately, it finds no one. And then that deep cross up for the second time. Wade getting the kill on Vi, and solo Ekko has to save the day for Noka.
Yeah, overextended there with that command throw. It missed by such a distance.
2 great repositions in a row, and an amazing tag as Warwick gonna be the one to do the dirty work here. It's still not enough, but this one will certainly be it.
Oh yeah, with the level 3 here, Wade gonna show up here and keep it moving into the top 5, top 4.
Top 4 at that point, looking incredible. That Warwick, man, every week I feel like I'm a little bit more of a believer. Let's see who of the sisters duo is able to take the victory here off the rip. Jakey's gonna use the rocket jump and play it a little bit defensively as we continue to just reposition backwards.
Pimpbot said you're 6'10".
Hold up.
Only when you're standing next to Southpaw.
Nice use the break there. And of course, we got him, we shoot him, closes the distance, and actually stop the jump there with the upward angle as well.
Yeah, Dizzy played that well on the defensive side. Oh, and still able to keep the combo going there.
Ooh. Double down with the jab. I like that little delay. Was just waiting to see what we wanted to go for here as Jakey holds tight on the defense and finds the counter poke.
I feel like Jakey maybe have done some studying on Dizzy. I mean, Dizzy quite often on Vi just likes to go for the meaty stand light.
Yeah. But gets caught reaching, unfortunately. The tech throw gets us in huge trouble.
Big shout out to the homie Convicted of Fun coming through with the raid.
Hey, one of the best TOs in the business. Good to see you, homie. Oh, you're gone. Oh, no, we had time to parry.
Oh, we landed and got out of those recovery frames. Still, it is Jinx by herself, and she doesn't look like she's long for this world.
Yeah, unfortunately, we're getting caught by the level 3. The ultimate, actually might be Pixel. It depends on how long this Nah, you're gone. It wasn't that long of a combo. I forgot. Only 14 hits.
All right. Oh, that can't have been intentional.
Certainly not what we wanted. A little unfortunate, but you know, we're limit strike. We'll get it back quick.
Yeah, for sure. We're already we're halfway there now.
You know, Break would go crazy in this situation. Oh no, and the Break is gone. The guy's trying to do a YouTube challenge. He said, how I won first impact with no break.
Oh, what a tech there on the throw. And the 2H. Jakey making all the right OTGs with the tornado?
Of course, of course. Oh, as well as the step back there to catch us on the get-up attack. Break is not going to come back in time here as Jakey should be able to secure the 2-to-1 character lead here. Looking very good to answer back on the rounds.
Oh, and a great counter hit, air to air, fully able to convert.
That multi-hitting 2M is so sick. I feel so powerful every time I press it.
Oh my god, and the level 3 here to finish it off.
I especially respect that too. Cut the moon in half, make him watch the movie.
Right, Jakey said I popped that break early, just to flex.
It's like it never left. Too far after the S1, tries to double up, but of course, parry has been good.
Yeah, not able to combo off of it, but able to switch sides, apply the pressure. Another great break on the throw here.
Distance close, finds the jab. Great stand block, great jump as well, escaping a ton of different styles of pressure, but unfortunately, you don't want to get into a CQC situation like that. You don't want to get in the mud against Vi.
Oh, able to parry every single bit of that, taking his turn back.
Oh, we try to finesse. Oh, no more finessing, it's all brute force.
Bro, the level 3 in this situation here, man. I don't think that's something any of us were expecting, and the tech gets baited out.
Jinx in a weird spot here, having to do it solo. That's a great timing on the jump, as well as an amazing sequence to get yourself back into the air. The overhead finds the mark, and little by little, the damage is starting to add up.
Dizzy still has to be a little bit careful here, even though Jakey has only one character, 0 characters.
Hey, you know, good hustle. I don't want to be that guy again. This is going to be very close.
No, he's dead.
Okay.
She's dead.
It's always, I feel like Ekko's Level 3 is the hardest one for the damage to judge for me for some reason. I just am always wrong when it's Ekko.
Just always assume they're dead and then get real excited when they don't die. Commentary rule.
My God. Ooh. Missed out. S2 and 2H goes way wide. Both 2H's go way wide.
Jakey's got to find the answer here. I feel like Dizzy's aggressive playstyle is maybe a little bit too much for Jakey right now.
And just runs down the tech attempt. Trying to escape the best we can. Jakey solo Jinx for the second time. It's not an easy road. Great tech though.
Yeah, I definitely feel like as far as comeback characters, you know, Yasuo is going to be the better one than Jinx, right?
For sure.
I feel like Jinx can definitely help you keep the lead.
Yeah, Jinx is a great teammate, but Yasuo is just a better character with a better independent toolkit. If you have to work solo, Yasuo is one of the best.
Yeah, without a doubt. Let's see if Jakey can turn it around, though, because Dizzy is on match point here.
Uh-oh. No! Okay, after the S2 no punish, somehow 2H goes wide again. Dizzy's doing a great job of preying on the fact that every time you jump, Jakey will react in time with an anti-air. So he's using a lot of tricky stuff to change up the timings of these jumps and stall in the air.
I mean, when your opponent has good reflexes, man, you got to try to take advantage of it.
Casual. Okay. We got 4 electrics. All good.
Applying a massive amount of damage here. A little dash back, maybe try to bait the tech a little bit. Either way.
I love the idea of making the crater there, but unfortunately, finally, I think for the first time in TNS Impact history, a parry doesn't hit from Dizzy.
Yeah, I mean, he's been 100% until just now. 99% is still good, though.
We'll take those. A rocket for you, a taser for your homie. Everybody gets stopped by the projectiles here as Jakey brings back in the Yasuo to thrive off of this hit we were able to find.
Yeah, Jakey definitely turning it up another level here. I didn't know he had any more levels left to turn it up, but he's figuring it out. And a great dash back there to avoid the dash punch. Forces the break. Dizzy's down to his last opportunity, and that opportunity just left.
And once again, Jakey has the reaction time. Every single time you jump, the 2H is coming. The classic stance and stares at you. For the jump over. I was about to say, that was about to be the most impressive block I think I've ever seen on that sequence.
Yeah, you've already blocked so many overheads, man. At that point, you might be expecting like an empty hop low.
Oh no! Finds the jab, gets them both! The meter's definitely gonna kill the assist!
And once again, left alone with the Jinx here. Can he make magic happen and push this to a game 3? That command throw might have just sealed the deal.
Super Crater Maker, just barely not enough here on the block, is gonna be able to go in for the Fury and finds the hit. It's not a good chance, but it's non-zero.
Yeah. It is greater than 0 here, and if anybody can make it happen, it would be Jakey. Fury is just starting to wind down, though. Yep, and that's it. Time Winder into the 5L.
Dizzy somehow able to persevere there again off the back of the Jinx, doing incredible work. We have to give the flowers, obviously. Jakey, an incredible run to be in the position they're in. And another player who's just repping a character that is a touch underrepresented, it seems, in the masses there, doing a great job showing off what Jinx can do.
Both of these top 2 seeds of the bracket, no surprise, they're in winners finals.
I would like to report that as this match started, Inzem peeked into chat and said, Teemo's bottom 3, trust me.
Oh, I mean, Inzem is the, you know, the best representative for the character, so I mean, how can I disagree?
Oh, Teemo looking like bottom 3 right now. Hikari doing a great job keeping everything under control here. Goes for the jump in and keeps rolling.
All right, Inzem doing his best to fight back here.
Obviously, the damage is going to be massive here. Optimizing for mushrooms, but the tag launcher ends up dropping.
Yeah, can't get much damage if you drop your combos, unfortunately. Oh, and try to dash in with a potential parry there, but missed big. It doesn't matter, though. Yasuo sneaks past his wind wall.
Yeah, that's always the best thing you can do against Yasuo players. If they do wind wall, you just hold the dash macro and go get them. They think they're safe.
Yeah, they forget it doesn't block against physical hits.
It don't stop these. You just run straight past. All good there, though. Got the hit. It's going to follow through. No Fury in sight, so it's going to have to hold that one. Hikari, round one.
First round has rarely been indicative of how the entire match goes.
Agreed.
As you can see right here, Hikari getting happy birthday'd.
He actually holds on to his break for that, too. He's just going to let the damage come through, knowing he's not going to lose any characters. The no cancel into the throw. That was sick. As well as the 2M from great spacing and a quick little rewind. A 10 for 10 on good decisions from Hikari in the round.
Teemo has not made much of a difference so far. Maybe Inzem is right.
Maybe this guy knows what he's talking about.
Lots of gray health. Unfortunately, there's going to be no way to recover that. Fury is so far out of sight. Inzem's got his work cut out for him if he wants to come back.
Oh, that is projectile invulnerable, but unfortunately, the one time Teemo chooses not a projectile.
Oh, and Teemo says, I'm going to play dead.
Yeah, that was a weird one. Gets knocked down, manages to avoid the damage, but can't avoid the mix forever.
You go from playing dead to being dead, unfortunately. But just remember, this is winners finals. This is a 3 out of 5 set, all right?
Still plenty of time to adapt between the two here. We're going to go 1 assist into the tag. And of course, Kari on a quick little reset is going to be able to take the damage.
Yeah, and with the limit strike there, Yasuo able to push Ekko into the corner. Great parry, though, to fight yourself out.
Still have a clone, obviously with the break. And of course, we get to take a break like 4 or 5 more times with those mushrooms behind us.
This is definitely one of those Gen Z workers right here. Taking lots of breaks.
God. All right, let's get you home, Grandpa. Oh, the use of the wind wall there extends just far enough to where we can close the distance, but it's not going to matter. The repositioning from Inzem so crucial, but unfortunately, a double agent. The mushroom drops our combo for us.
Oh my God, and chases him down in the air-to-air here. Inzem gonna be able to push him in the corner, get our setup. On the pressure, just a little bit too much, even for Hikari's impeccable defense.
Yasuo can make a bit of a difference here. I like that stand just to make sure, and unfortunately now, here it comes. Hitting Teemo won't save you.
Oh, but Yasuo able to clear out all of those mushrooms from that super.
Yeah, it's pretty goofy, pretty funny. The optimal way to deal with that is throw your teammate into it. Just let Ekko be like, hey bro, I got a favor I gotta ask you.
This is gonna hurt, but you're already dead. The level 3 here. Inzem gonna be left down to his Ekko. Plenty of health though.
Still has Fury. Gonna hold on to it for now. Oh, and off the darts, we're able to close the distance and get the touch. It's a tip of the range there, working out perfectly. Unfortunately, there off the forward assist, isn't able to actually get the connection.
That's all right, though. Able to apply the pressure here. Unfortunately, the pressure is all on Teemo. The high break there, unaffected though. Inzem goes right in for the throw, tags in.
Yeah, from bad to worse here. Neutral tech gets thrown straight out of it. Break is available and is spent right away.
Oh, but tried the 2H a little too early. Luckily, he didn't get punished more for that.
And of course, that multi-hit with the freestyle attempt. The tags just make it so toxic to have to deal with.
I feel like every time Hikari loses a round, he just powers up.
Honestly true.
This guy's like a Saiyan.
And of course, Yasuo, this guy always able to utilize multiple supers in the moment. Unfortunately, with
Yeah, you just land right into the throw there.
Inzem just backdashes and says, "I'm not really gonna 2H, man. I think I got some stuff. I got some ideas for this."
There we go. We're gonna attempt to block the mix up there. We challenged there instead, and that kind of worked out. We still get to hold on to our Fury here for one more chance. Oh, and the darts comes in. Hikari's gonna have to look for a good opportunity to deal the Fury here, or he's gonna save it maybe. And saving it didn't really work out for him.
Yeah, equalizing things. Unfortunate on the side of Hikari is. Okay, I thought we were about to desync. All good though.
Yeah, great choice from Inzem to go for that super early there.
Invisible Teemo just flipping around. Got a little bit of pressure as we utilize that rewind. Just to, fake things out. Didn't want to run into the 2M or the 2H.
Oh, great adjustment there to make that one work. Gonna get the mid screen set up. Go straight for throw.
Of course, because we have that clone behind us. Able to OTG. Damn, and the overhead finally finding the mark. I feel like it hasn't been having... Oh, for some reason, Ekko's overhead has not been having very much success today across the board.
Everyone's blocking high against Ekko, I guess.
Just ready for it. Whipped out. But still finds the connection here. Those darts, that projectile assist, so effective here. A projectile assist that leaves you standing on a multi-hit.
Yeah, it makes it easy for you to be able to convert just about anything if it does make contact. Oh my god, and there's the overhead. It does work out. Hikari definitely going to hold on to the Fury here. No point in wasting that one.
Damn, it's able to just dig up the mushroom the way that we need to here. Good progress on all the badges as well. Halfway there on everything.
Great block on the side switch and the freestyle. Oh my god, he blocked like 6 of them though. He had to get hit eventually.
Yeah, timing on the push block was good as well. As we meet him air to air, a lot of people in that spot are just waiting to try and go for the 2H. Inzem taking the fight up to the skies.
And that's not the first time he's done that. He keeps chasing him up there. He knows that Hikari likes to be a little bit tricky up there, as most Ekkos do.
I cannot believe you didn't bite on any of those.
Yeah, one of those had to be a throw. I think he was willing to take the throw in that situation, though.
Deep cross up and
my
swings a medium.
God.
You know the confidence you gotta have.
Before he even woke up, he said, I'm going to block this cross up and swing on you. He had to know the entire way. You can't hesitate with the startup of that medium. Yeah, no, it's...
He said, you're fake and I'm the GOAT. I'm holding forward. Oh, that quick little rewind. Dude, Hikari's movement with Ekko so impressive in the moment. We are just going to guarantee the kill with the ultimate.
All right, with Teemo out of the picture here, can Inzem's Ekko hold on?
Oh, no.
It's raining.
Oh, but it doesn't matter how many kill streaks you call in. We spend all 3 meters to take the kill.
Oh, so crucial for Hikari to tie up the rounds here. Now we're on game point for both players.
Oh, dash up. I thought we were maybe going to go for the throw there, reading the tag. That'd have been a risky one, though.
Yeah, he was definitely hesitating because saw the timeline. They're still just kind of floating right over Yasuo's body.
Clears the mushrooms, applies the tornado. Luckily, Teemo no longer the legal man in the moment as we get the dash up at Inzem, taking advantage. my God.
So much damage here.
Okay, really appreciate the retreating guard there. Nullified a ton of the mix-up, but unfortunately gets spacing trapped on the rewind after the S2.
Being able to strike that mushroom before it touches the ground and is active, that change is so impactful in that exchange.
Oh, okay, after the rewind, manages to keep them both in the combo here. Teemo should survive this, but Ekko, unfortunately, not going to be nearly as lucky.
Yeah, this round might be a wash here. Teemo with just a pixel of health left. Damn near full health. Ekko in the back. Yeah, you're basically dead.
And had already committed to super as it comes through. Very nice for Hikari as we do establish ourselves a lead. But again, this is a long set in winners final, so still an opportunity to come back here. Inzem, 2 games in a row. It can be done.
Yeah, if anybody can do it, it would be Inzem here, but Hikari is such a tough wall of defense to overcome. Offense pretty good too, I guess.
Not too shabby. Little rewind, 2H. He saw both characters go up and he had to break.
Yeah. Little corner loop here. Oh, and the parry against the Yordle dash.
Hopped over at the right timing. And of course, as soon as you see that S1, you know an assist is coming out there. A little autopilot there from Inzem, but from Hikari, excuse me, but Inzem with an incredible reaction to the situation.
Yeah, able to catch Yasuo off that backdash there. Doing plenty of damage still. You gotta remember, that was an 85% damage combo there, and yet little reset, that's all it takes. Inzem's right back in it. Playing a little T-ball here, maybe. Nope.
Oh, no. I mean, did hit that off the tee, it felt like. Pretty safe and solid. Oh, and with the throw, it equalizes here. Teemo, no meter, but still. Dangerous man in his own right. Don't let the cute exterior fool you. Uh-oh, and this is it. Guessing for your life, and unfortunately, not going to be able to save yourself. Those rewinds are just too toxic to deal with when you're stuck in the corner.
Hikari is so clutch with it, man. And he's on match point for himself right now. I'm going to say Hikari needs to watch out maybe just a little bit on some of the retreating guards. I feel like he's going to get clipped low eventually. Luckily, he doesn't have to worry too much about it from Ekko. But, yeah.
Came down with the pizza cutter there. Recognized, though. We're going to have time. And did we read the teleport? He was there so quick. Here we go again. Burrito setup goes in for the medium. Not quite able to escape as Ekko just dies to the block string here. A quick cross up and somehow Teemo survives layer 1, 2, and 3. But it's just, you know, layer 18, it always gets him.
There's too many, bro. Yeah, with all this meter we have left, yeah. It is all but over here.
And just like that, with the title card in mind, Hikari is able to stabilize and take the victory 3 games to 1 and a guaranteed top 2 now. Yeah, or like, I mean, obviously Ekko, arguably the best user of 2x assist in the game, even with the nerf to it recently, to where you can't just my time, guaranteed block string. We're gonna get into our electrics though, optimizing for the damage here. Casual 6 electrics just because. Let's get our extra damage.
Oh, able to take forward out of the corner here, giving Wade a chance to play.
Took we go again, Gray beat on that one. Wakes up with the get up attack, super sick. And again, like I said, the overheads have been massive for Dizzy's game plan.
Right, the movement from Wade to be able to backdash out of so many situations, but Dizzy's counter, once again, like I said, this guy's a fortune teller with this thing.
Has just been too good, actually.
And that's another thing you're going to see that's quite a bit different from Dizzy's game plan than Noka.
Sure.
That Wade's going to have to make an adjustment on. Dizzy is willing to throw those counters out there all the time.
Once again, the Demolition Gauntlets doing what they do best, destroying. So sorry, Pops. Round one. Oh my god, it hit them both! These Ekko normals are pretty good.
They're getting the job done. They get the job done.
Old pass, stuffs it out. Using the rewinds to just keep the pressure up. Dizzy manages to block everything, but loses out to the last layer.
That's the one thing you were talking about earlier. You know, a lot of people are blocking the Ekko overhead lately. You know, that makes that 2L so much more dangerous.
Tag launcher to bring in the big man here. Overhead finally comes through. Safe, but lose the turn as we get that deep cross-up. Or maybe it was a cross-up. The tag timing was ambiguous as hell.
Yeah, I feel like he was waiting to block the tag and didn't block the cross-up jump.
Yeah, and that's another one of the strengths of having that freestyle. The threat of the second tag sometimes makes something as simple as just a crouching light a devastating 5-layer mix-up. Massive chunk of damage here. We're going to be able to do just enough to kill the Vi, I do believe. Warwick going to toss her back in the mid-screen. No, since the OTG killed, it doesn't do the animation.
Oh, but somehow Ekko just able to hop over and get the jump in. No 2H, no attempt here from Wade.
Oh my god. It's not just a boulder, Tong.
Bro, what is it?
It's a rock.
I'm telling you, bro, that's the stuff they use at the World's Strongest Man competitions. Those are the rocks.
Oh, and that quick little hezzy. The rewind works out beautifully. Oh, and of course the crumple, but doesn't quite get to the wall, even with the charge S1. There's a first time for everything, because I feel like that always goes coast to coast. Okay.
Dashing back there, trying to get away. Unfortunately, to use his movement, he ended up in the corner.
Oh no. No more woos, just a sad woo. He's gone.
Oh.
Oh. Couple jabs. Looking to expose the legs. Works out well on the freestyle. Finally does end up with a tag here, but wait. I was going to say perseveres, but
Right, Dizzy has definitely been getting his money's worth on these jump-ins, though.
hell of a throw, and of course we're able to pick it up ourselves.
Yeah, great setup there from Wade. Dizzy just letting it rock. He knew it wasn't going to kill.
Back down to earth, send him to the wall here. That Time Winder just stuffs so many of your possible options here. As another tough part of that mix-up is that Warwick pulls the camera with him, so the lows are a little bit trickier because it's hard to keep track of everything that's happening.
Oh, but that command throw there, enough to finish it out. I think the biggest thing here that Wade is going to have to make the adjustment on is getting the 2H, getting the anti-airs on these jump-ins from Dizzy. You know, that's huge right now. I feel like Dizzy got at least 3 clean hits just off of the jump-ins. But it's scary to go for an anti-air because your character moves forward a little bit and ends up crossing behind you.
Yeah.
That can hurt a lot.
I was going to say, it depends on what character you have in, because obviously we've seen Ekko's 2H. They're singing songs, telling stories about this thing. But Warwick, like you said, very front-loaded, takes a huge step forward. It's terrifying.
Yeah, and especially when you have something like Biases coming forward at you, you know?
Oh no, but intentionally jumps into the break there to get the wall bounce, extends it just a bit with the OTG here, and Warwick was in trouble, but is able to match the perfect timing.
Oh, and the break being blocked here. This is a huge opportunity for Wade to make a little comeback. Oh, no comebacks though. Dizzy knew, he said counter again.
I love that too. The reposition was smart. And despite how tall Warwick is, he crouches very low, but Dizzy, we don't mind.
Yeah, that was just a simple little tag setup when he saw the opportunity there, able to get the kill on Warwick. Dizzy on match point right now. Wade's got to turn it around real quick.
Oh, that was actually such a clutch idea for the parry there, but the tag from Dizzy was crucial.
Forced the break early here. Wade might get one more later, if he even gets to play.
Got it through, down to the earth, denting blows, limit strike, probably the choice here as we look for the jump in for the air throw attempt. Instead, it's gonna be a quick roll. Wade taking back control. Running back the pressure here. Vi never had a chance. Run it back well though. Limit strike, sets it up, sees the tech backwards and misses out on the throw. Wade's gonna get the tag and Warwick back in the action. Crater's made, and it's still not enough here. Doubles up on the jab, and it's gonna use the bionic arm, but unfortunately nobody home. It doesn't matter though. It goes for the parry and stops the attempt at the punish, and tags to avoid the break. Warwick dies, but luckily Wade's Ekko somehow stays in it. It's the mirror match.
Right, this has somehow turned it back to even here. Wade clutch with the decisions.
Oh, and the legs get exposed there with the crouching medium. That 2M saving the day.
And we're not going to know how this setup ends.
Oh no! Wait, Tech's out of it. Survive somehow. Wade. Oh, saving the day for themselves here. It's a round apiece now. Oh, and reacting to the fact that we actually got that touch there. OTGs and is looking great. The push block though. Oh, we're in danger.
Yeah, it seems like Wade's turned it up a notch here. Off to a great start in game 2.
Oh, wow. Okay, the rewind works out perfectly. Wade looking to potentially put this game away here as Ekko's gone. It's going to have to be a miracle from the Vi.
Yeah, definitely. Dizzy was not aware, did not remember that the rewind was right behind him.
Okay, electric into the throw, very smart. And I like using Crater Maker too. As long as you're floating a bar for a parry, spend your meter, get your damage.
Able to read the tech forwarder and get the throw, and a tech attempt again from Wade. All right, Wade's got a couple of chances here. He does have Fury on his side as well, so he can definitely take a hit and be a little bit more aggressive.
Dude, that little shimmy, the rewind shimmy is disgusting.
He hit him with the Kyrie, bro. That was, he's crossed up. Vi's ankles are broken, brother.
1-1 on the games now. The deciding factor coming up. Dizzy hasn't gone back to the old. Oh no! Okay, that's a guaranteed break point at least. But unfortunately, to take a break with no assist behind it as well as no tag. Dizzy kind of giving away the Ekko there. Oh, solo Vi is just never where you want to be here. Does get the jump away from the Rekka at least, but the Time Winder sets us in a weird spot.
Right, this counter keeps coming in so clutch here for Dizzy.
Hey, Tong, I think this counter keeps coming in a little clutch.
Rewind that last statement.
Quick little reposition there. The Hezi working out. Super Time Winder had to do it in response, but they cancel out. Breaks off the table. Oh no.
Yeah, Wade's definitely going to lose Warwick for this exchange here. It's going to be all down to the Ekko against Vi. This is the final game of the set. You definitely want to start off with the round lead.
Knew the Time Winder was going to be behind him here. Had to be careful as we utilize the retreating guard. Uh-oh. I think we're just barely alive on a pixel. Here it is, one more chance.
Oh, and we're able to catch the backdash here.
Fury, though.
Is he going to pop it? No, we're going to go super right away, and the Fury does happen in the last possible frame.
Oh, and the Fury with the S1's enough to chip.
Oh my God, the only possible option he had was parry there.
And it was extra difficult to parry too because the hit stop of your Warwick getting hit. Oh no. Game time. Yeah, Wade respectfully just jumping away was like, I don't really want anything to do with whatever that thing is coming here. That charge S1's too scary.
Tampa Warwick able to tech forward and out. We're going to backdash. Yeah, we want the assist.
Yeah, I saw Vi winding up. Wants to take the damage where we can.
Oh, and able to convert that one off of the Warwick hit.
Overhead, saved out. So pretty good here off the 2H. Should be able to handle business now, absolutely. Break is available, but at this point, might just save it for the Fury. Doubled up with the rewinds here. Limit strike happens one more time. Quick. Oh, and again, there's just too much going on. No way to really be able to restabilize yourself. We had so much meter to spend, and now, final game, final round.
Oh, and this time the counter does not work out from Vi here.
Overhead into throw should be illegal. That should just turn your PC off.
Wade off to a still pretty good start here because he still has his break. Got the resource advantage for now.
Had the charge though. Break the spend as Warwick tries as best we can to look for some kind of opportunity to swing. Unfortunately, it's a 2H and we get swung on.
Yeah, it's going to leave Warwick just a little bit of health here. Able to jump out. No.
Solo Ekko to save the day here for Wade. Got to hop over and looks for the tag. Nice block on the overhead as well as the counter punch.
Yeah, being able to land that 2L right after the whiff throw attempt from Dizzy there. That's just the chance that Wade needed. And the overhead does work out. Assist helps to come pick it up. Might be able to get a kill here on Ekko.
This is the character, though, that's been doing the most work. Dizzy's Vi truly has been the carry of the team.
Oh, no, and the jumping from Wade this time. Going to do a chunk of damage here. Both players going to get the Fury, though. Not able to block that one. Oh, my God, and the counter goes wide.
Oh, dude, Wade did such a good job. That super assist applied so much pressure. Dizzy felt like they had to do
something. It's a waist size problem, all right?
I know you lying.
No body shaming on my stream. Leave that to me.
right off the rip. Of course, Warwick assist into the OTG. Teemo taking a little bit of damage there. The break wasn't quite on the table, as well as after an OTG like that, I don't think you're too worried about it.
Oh, but the rewind a little too tricky there. Wade not able to block that.
Full sequence absolutely dominating here as the mushroom comes through once again.
Yeah, Warwick's been laying on the ground for a while. He might need to quit taking a break. He's going to take a break for good, though.
Oh, and that little delay on the dash up there. It looks pretty strong. Oh, the forward S2 bringing down the hammer. Slicing through, taking a break. Oh no, and the get-up attack goes wide, which unfortunately is gonna lead us into a terrible place. Wade, you hate to see it. Unfortunately, the resource gets spent, and it takes the round for Inzem.
Teemo looking all right.
He's pretty, he does what he's supposed to do.
Oh no, but we missed just a little bit there on that charge up. All right, Teemo came up to pick up the trash.
Swapped it through, keeping it up, taking breaks where we can, swaps in. Now that we have that mushroom badge acquired, is the damage as if it needed to be higher.
All right, now we're poison damage for life.
Have a throw, but the ever-prevalent shovel saving the day here as we go for the tag launcher.
Inzem in just a dominant position here. Goes for the throw on this setup, and that's going to result in an easy kill.
Oh, it just mashes on the crouching light, doubles up on it. Oh, and the quick little rewind there, knowing that we have something behind us. Absolutely genius play. 2M though, just breaking the mushrooms. So they don't want to get caught in a weird situation there as we're continuing. Just try and play it as on the straight and narrow as we can. You don't want to overextend, but you know time starts to tick down a little bit quicker as we get below this 50 seconds.
Oh, and the Fury does get broken here. OTG from Teemo able to finish it up. All right, Inzem taking that first game here pretty dominantly. This is a first to three in losers finals, though.
Absolutely. So a long set gives you a little bit more time to adapt here as round start. A lot of time. Jump back time winder forward assist has been the answer. Like fully the answer to these 99 so far. Inzem doing a good job of declining it, being able to find a counter punch as the follow-up.
All right. Back to the break time. Warwick just getting shitaki'd on right now, bro.
It's my time to take a break. Okay, hold on. It bounces on the ground and then the mushroom? We got to talk about slingshot. I know it didn't affect anything right there, but I don't like it. Oh, and that little delay. The pop of the parachute just to stall in the air.
And that's the big thing. You get caught sometimes trying to swing at these mushrooms a little too hard. You forget about your opponent. I'm beginning to think that Ekko has a purple skin. Like, when did they add these purple skins for Warwick and Ekko?
A new chroma. Finish the tag there, into the strike throw. It's jab into the 2M. Such a strong performance there. Inzem, once again, showing off the strength of the shell, applying infinite pressure and is halfway there, a game and a round.
Oh, great check there with the 2 light, though. Wade, we've seen him be behind in the entirety of basically loser semis, you know? Still able to make that comeback, so he might be able to do it again here. The momentum's definitely building up. Went for the overhead on the wake up here. Didn't work out, and the tags are a little too much for him. Teemo comes out on top, has to break the Fury on Wade's side.
trying to whiff punish with breakfast as best we can. The 5M goes a little bit wide, but Ekko does the job. Oh boy!
Assist launcher here does not work out for the wake up.
Okay, get your damage where you can. Obviously, Limit Strike is going to be on the menu here as we finish up.
Oh my God, Ekko on his exterminator stuff right here, man. Been bodying this Teemo for the last few seconds.
Unfortunately there, didn't get the full jump to get up to the Teemo, but luckily, Super Time Wander still saves it.
That yawn says it all, man. Wade's just waking up, bro.
Overhead, sets up the Time Winder there. Replies with one of his own with the standing heavy. Unfortunately, that's just going to leave us into a mid-screen spot now. Wade going to have to deal with the onslaught. The roll pass with the slingshot connecting. Oh, I like that a lot. Use that S2, whip and left the clone. Overhead brings us back down to earth, though. Okay, and then amazing implementation of the 5M there. Able to whiff punish. Should be able to potentially grind this out in the 2v1, especially with that Fury up. Gotta be careful. Obviously, a lot of projectile invincible stuff that we can go for.
Yeah, Warwick's definitely got some tools here, including that throw. Oh, not able to get our setup here after the tag launcher, though.
Yeah, crucial drop puts us in a terrible position now. Wade into the 1v1 and just about the worst timing here. Fury is available as well as a level 3 on deck.
Yeah, and having these matched up mushrooms here definitely going to have an impact. And there goes one of them popping right behind him there, unfortunately. That's going to cause some huge damage to Warwick. And he's got the level 3 on deck. He's not going to kill for it, though.
Luckily, we had the assist to save us there. It's going to go in with the level 3, which is not going to work out, but it's just a throw for the punish there. Knew he had the Fury, so didn't want to go for anything too extended.
I feel like that might have been an opportunity if you were going to go for that throw to get something that could potentially bait the Fury out. Where was he at?
Oh no, but doesn't get the shovel. Didn't get the pickup. Level 3 is still available here. We're going to use it. The rolling attack is not a block string. Oh my goodness.
Good awareness from Wade there. He was waiting for that moment. Bro, when somebody is just down backing with 3 meters in their pocket, you know what they're trying to get.
Also, Inzem, evil gameplay going invisible twice against a European connection. That's crazy. Sets up the clone, sets up for the strike throw. Forward assist, gets parried, but luckily there was no tag.
Oh, had to go for the super there to try to keep himself safe. But the big 2H from Inzem.
Okay, rewind shimmy, not going to work out. Still all right as we send the Time Wander back home. Unfortunately, tries to finesse a little too hard there. Teemo's just extremely strong at covering exactly that angle. Here it is again. Saw the tech roll, couldn't get the throw though. Tags in time, and of course, Warwick carries through. Super Mushroom takes a chunk, level 3 still on deck. Fury not quite available here as we have to tech away to get away from the burning bush. And push block once again, the savior of the moment there for Wade.
Oh my God, and the little hop over here from Inzem. Just enough to be able to catch a Wade.
Overhead commitment, not gonna get there, jumps away, but still has to block the Time Winder, and now it's time to try and close the distance through what could be the most annoying lineup of projectiles you've ever seen.
Oh no. Oh, the Fury broken there. So much health on Inzem's side, this might be all over. Or not.
This is gonna be so close here. 4 seconds left, you have to hit him instantly. That's enough! Oh my god, the 2 throws do enough damage!
I can't believe what I just saw. Inzem was willing to take the throw, thinking that time would run out, but Wade somehow comes to top. I can't. Oh my god, bro.
That was actually like down to the 1,000th of a second having time for that throw to deal the damage. That's ridiculous. And Wade still not done here.
Wade loves to use that rewind to catch his opponents off guard, you know?
Okay, okay. Lob City? Unfortunately, the break saves it.
Yo, shout out to the GOAT Sajam coming through with the raid, by the way. Big time raid here.
Well, just in time, Losers Finals is getting crazy right now as another Super Mushroom is applied, already taking the kill as Wade. The Warwick's got to do it solo.
I mean, this Warwick is definitely capable. You just saw the end of that last round. Oh no, we're wearing the purple skin again, though.
Throw to follow up as well. Rolls past and finds the jab. Fury is forced.
Oh my god, got the bait out on the stand low. We're done.
Yeah, might just be take a break with the mushrooms behind it, especially with that extra bit of DOT, the damage coming through from the mushrooms here.
Ready. Let's go.
So now off of this, Inzem playing a little bit safer here. Willing to concede the space here, obviously knowing we have a better assist for those long-range situations.
I'll try to dive in with the Warwick, though. Unfortunately, Teemo said no.
Rolling attack and sets up the knockdown here. Off the tech, we're gonna find the jab. 2 beautiful instances on the Oki here for Inzem.
And yeah, you already know what's coming next, man. We're going to Mushroom City, bro.
And for bad to worse too, we know we can close the distance with the slingshot covering for us. And of course, again, the rewind shimmies have been disgusting all day, but I think Inzem might just be the best of the bunch when it comes to it.
Yeah, he's baited parries, he's baited normals.
Fury applied. Can this Warwick make magic one more time? We've already seen a miracle. In this game, we've seen a miracle.
Unfortunately, there's going to be about 70 more mushrooms coming out here before this round is over.
Oh, and committed to the flip there since we had time for the tag. Ekko easily can 2H anything we go for out of that. At least at that spacing.
But we're used to Wade playing from behind. Like I said, in loser semis, he was behind the whole time. In this set, every time we think Wade's out of it, he figures a way out. Wade definitely manages to take a little bit more risk there. And when you play that fast, you know?
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Plus off that one there, slicing through. You know what Wade hasn't been going for very much is pretty soon he's going to unsheath the 3H. He hasn't been going for like Warwick's late in the block string low very often.
Yeah, and you know, I think some of that is just because the overhead has been so successful throughout the entire bracket. You know?
Also true. I'm just waiting for it. He's gonna throw the kitchen sink at him eventually.
Yeah, great blocks here on the parachute drops though from Teemo.
Ooh, doesn't even need it there. Doubles up. 2M from both characters. Finding a hit there on the retreating guard attempts.
Like I said, man, I don't know what it is, but Wade gets a power up when he's playing from behind, bro.
I just used to flip the reposition there, the double tag. Keeps us safe.
Bruh. That's why you haven't seen 3H.
Yeah, we don't need it. Honestly, 3H kind of overrated. Not a big deal.
I'm telling you, man, the comeback ability from Wade, bro, like I said, every time he's behind in the score in the set, he turns it up to another level, bro. I know he's French, but he's definitely playing like a patriot, you know?
That was pretty good. Okay, neutral tech. Able to get the parry. Unfortunately, the next layer just a bit too much. Wade does not have the defensive resources necessary to survive this one here, so unfortunately, it's mushroom time.
Yeah, Inzem obviously answering back here. You already know, man. So you're going to stay behind.
Okay, handled a lot of the incoming mix-ups. Oh, but the roll is just a bit too much. Warwick, he's on ice.
And I think we're going to hold on to the Fury for as long as we can here. Shouts to Paragon coming through with the raid, by the way.
Double up for the limit strike. Recognized that the tech roll was coming. Couldn't quite find the throw. And gets low crushed on the attempt. The 2L Ekko overhead has not been very successful today, but when it has, it's been a home run. That's the most annoying super in the game to die to.
You just got to wait. You're just looking at it for so long. It's longer than the level 3, bro.
I'm saying, man.
All right, Wade popping the break early here, looking for an opportunity. And that's the thing, the strategy that Wade has normally found so successful, being able to just backdash and kind of target his opponent's approach, is a little bit harder to do when you got Teemo on the other side.
Yeah. Break is taken, limit strike, sets up, sees the roll, doesn't get the throw again, unfortunately. Been letting that get away a little bit. One of the strengths of that mix-up is we do get that freeze to see what's coming, but this time we get the chase down with the 2M. Inzem set point now. Oh, and just like that, no, not enough.
Wade's going to need a miracle, and that miracle's not going to happen today, unfortunately. Inzem closing it out and going for the run back against Hikari in Grand Finals.
Nice. Grand Finals, obviously through the winner's side here, Hikari looking dominant. We bring it through one more time, the Yasuo Ekko freestyle. You already know what it is on the other side. Inzem, the lone defender of Teemo.
Yeah, the only Teemo on top, the only Teemo we saw in the entire bracket all weekend on stream at least.
Just like that, doesn't get to pick up there twice in a row, utilizing the shovel effectively. Doubles up with the jab, and the parry unfortunately goes a bit mistimed. Hikari chooses to sit on it for now. Yeah, instead, the late break.
Oh, big shout out to Bubble Yum BC coming through with the sub, by the way, 10 months with us. Wade, I appreciate your honesty in the chat, homie. You're just saying things that we feel.
I do love that all the top players in the chat that are responding to him from NA are like, you get used to it. Like, it's just, you know how it is.
Inzem looking a little different right now from Winners Finals, though. Absolutely dominant. Yasuo left to himself. Inzem has every resource in the book.
Yeah, we're not even going to have to spend really any of them. That is a damn near perfect. Ekko took a little bit of incidentals, but not anything to worry about.
I feel like we're starting to see a little bit more 2M from Inzem. And I think we're going to continue to see it just because of how often retreating guard gets used, you know?
Oh, for sure. People definitely been getting away with it.
Especially because Ekko doesn't really have a 3H, does he?
I don't know. His command normal's on his lights. He has like an extra little light he can throw in that has a bit more range.
A little hop over here, straight up jumping from Inzem. That's working out. Surprised to see Hikari get swung on like that from a basic jump in.
Doubles up with the jab. Great tech, though. Recognized with the clone behind us. There was a huge opportunity for the OTG. Breaks get spent. We have to go for the jump in there as Inzem just floats away. I think part of the reason Teemo just looks so unbothered as he runs from you. He's just happy to be here.
I'm bothered. That's okay.
You know what I'm saying? There it is again. Catches the tech backwards, throws him straight back into the mid screen. Hikari answering back.
Wade, if you're in the chat looking for an answer to Teemo, I think Jinx does pretty well, in my opinion. But I could be wrong. I'm not nearly as good as y'all, so.
Back down to earth. Level 1 into the level 3. The self doubled down as the ultimate comes through. Hikari's going to equalize at least into the 1v1 on rounds.
Ready. Let's go.
S1 got the jump over. Definitely terrifying here. And our badge is secured now with both characters still taking a grip. Ekko finally falls out as Yasuo continues to have to deal with the pressure.
Bro, I felt like Inzem was fighting two independent people at the same time there for a little bit.
Oh, and the parry goes wide. Meter spent, and the break gets baited. Oh, no.
Oh, but that drop is crucial there. If he was able to finish that, Ekko will be dead, and Yasuo would have came in with pixel health. It should be over already. But somehow Hikari still getting an opportunity to fight here. Oh, but the stray mushroom after the tag, not able to block it. Pops, kills Yasuo. Ekko dead too. Inzem able to take this first one here.
Immediately goes into darts and says, time to play the minigame, kid. How good are your parries? Let's find out.
Ready.
All right, 1 down, 5 more to go for Inzem here.
Saying another great start here. Maybe just switching to the green colors was all we really needed. The red wasn't suiting us.
Is that what it is?
Yeah, you know? He's playing the red and black last time.
You play green while your opponent plays blue, so that way you hope your opponent's colorblind? Like that's the strat?
He said every character's great. All good here. Plenty of time for the tag here, as well as being able to leave that volatile clone for the OTG with the break. Scout's honor, he says, but there's no honor among scouts. Good use of the slip. Actually, that was a weird one. Slingshot ended up going out on the left side. Does manage to save us. That's kind of weird.
Hikari fighting off his back foot here, though. Back foot strong.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I look like a backhand.
Something like that. Solo Teemo. When it comes to the comebacks here, Inzem, this has definitely been the character. Oh, no.
And off the Yasuo side switch here into the tag and the Ekko. Yeah, setting up for the burrito here. And somehow Teemo comes out as the active character.
Oh, and the rewind back down to earth. Got the hit and follows through. Very nice. Hikari re-stabilizing and able to get out of the round here.
Yeah, I didn't think it was going to be easy for Inzem, so, you know, no surprise.
Timing on the tag, though. Confirm looking easy. Wind wall S1, tagging to Yasuo, tagging to Ekko.
Oh, try to swing the 2H. You got to be careful. Everybody's in.
A little bit of tagging back and forth here. Finally does find the roll with the assist behind it. The double darts, too strong in the moment.
Oh no, whiff on a throw attempt here. Hikari able to get the back throw, take the offense. This should be an easy finish here.
Oh, and yeah, it's only 1 meter required here. Break Still available as Hikari. Just straight up Inzem swings 5M off the rip.
Normally it's the character coming out of the corner that ends up dashing.
Down to earth. Underhand toss. Keeping the pressure up. Jumps out S1. Still gets the hit and somehow keeps both. Break has to be spent from Hikari.
Oh, and the dash up meaty there from Hikari is all it takes. Inzem gonna have to hold that one. Nah, I get what you're feeling though. Every time the screen turns black, I feel like we're gonna miss the match.
Yeah.
I understand.
I get a little, there's a little anxiety every time.
I can see you holding your breath for just a second.
There's a touch of anxiety every time I get that black screen. Oh boy! I can't stand this guy. Got him with the medium though. That was great timing on the press.
I love Teemo, bro.
Air to air looking good. Taking us back to the West Coast corner here. What a swing!
On off of the high break here, Inzem able to build some offense. Yep. And we're gonna keep getting looped here all the way. Goodbye, Yasuo.
Yeah, it's always enough damage. Never a question. He tried to hit the mortar strike, sends the slingshot way high.
All right, the setup well defended here. The throw at the end.
Oi. Leads us into the 1v1 here. Distinct meter advantage coming through for Hikari. As that super bar as well as the Fury getting closer and closer, but we weather the storm and get the counter punch.
All right, Inzem with one more reset here, and there comes the break. Oh, and Teemo comes to save the day. Rain and mushrooms.
Got away somehow.
Oh, it's so tense right now, man. And the darts come through.
And Inzem Furies, just to make sure, didn't quite have the meter and didn't want to risk not being able to build it, so it spends the resource to force the wall bounce to take the kill. I think that's the most underutilized thing in this entire game, is people fearing to guarantee kills.
Yeah, definitely using that as an offensive tool.
It's scary because now this happens and you don't have break, but like if you get out of the round.
Yeah, you're up a round. That's all that matters. You're going to get a break at some point.
Down to the earth one more time, standing heavy for the OTG. Hikari answering back pretty quickly, but unfortunately, full sends the jump and can't quite get there.
Yeah, great dash under here from Inzem Teemo. Sometimes those little bits of movements is all it takes. Is that like the first get-up attack we've seen this set?
There's not been a lot of them. Oh, what an air-to-air, what a dart, what a cross-up, everything for Inzem.
Right, Inzem with those little dash unders definitely been getting on Hikari.
Hell of a tech, even with the mushroom at your feet. Hikari needs to make big moves, and that's a great way to start. Inzem had the Fury just in time.
Even with the Fury, Inzem chose to just be a little bit patient there when he was dashing over. A lot of other players would have gotten a little too aggressive. Unfortunately, Hikari's getting real aggressive right now.
Oh, we have time for the tag launcher too. The damage is actually crazy, but no, goes straight level 3. But you know what? That's a frame kill. High level interaction, is able to get the punish afterwards. That's a setup.
That's a strat?
That's a setup.
Okay. We're going to call it that.
He recovers so fast when he hits the ground, dude.
I don't know about that 4D chest, but definitely big ups to Hikari for not crumbling under any kind of pressure. A lot of players would definitely be amiss after a drop like that.
Oh, Break is taken. Both characters taking a grip of damage here. Ekko gonna die off the interaction. Teemo below half, and he hasn't played the game yet.
Right, Hikari has definitely been taking it to him here on the happy birthday. Now Hikari can back off a little bit, you know? He can do his best Teemo impression.
Uh-oh. Oh, never mind. He has a back hitbox on the...
Was that the eggs?
Breakfast is OP.
The eggs fell off?
Start your day right. Nice follow-up, though. Said, sunny side up, be damned. We're all good. Hikari 2-1 now. A single game away from the finish.
Ready. Let's go.
Jab up the charge. Brings it straight back down to earth here. Hikari in a bit of trouble, but still, it's early. Throwing for the empty jump in. Tick throw not going to work out, but we do manage to escape, so back to neutral. That's really what matters in the end.
You got to be careful with these throw attempts, though. It definitely gives up the turn immediately, even with the assist sometimes. Yo, shout out to Frosty. Frosting's coming through with the sub. 38 months here with TNS.
Gamers, go to Frosties.
Yeah, $50,000 prize pool at Frosty Frostings for 2x KO. You do not want to miss it.
No, that's not Greek, that's Frosty. Oh, deep jump in, full sense of light. Oh no. Inzem. Again, at least it's the Teemo, so we have a chance to try and make this uphill battle. Plenty of meter, but Hikari in a dominant position. Damn, your life bar is just gone.
Right, mushrooms, man.
Appreciate these little dash box. We try and take a little bit of distance here. Working out well off the charge, and I love just hold that thought. I was a little worried about the invisibility.
Right, he was invincible and invisible for so long.
Got the S1 there though. This time, it's not a frame kill, it's not a frame flex. It's gonna do the job. The level 3 leaves us down to what could be the final round.
Ready. Let's go.
Hikari says he's got a dinner date to get to, man. I need to finish this.
Decent charge there, continuing to utilize the wind wall as that tornado. A follow-up so strong against these zoners, but here it is.
Off of the slingshot too, man. You don't even think about it sometimes. Just a little pebble coming along your way.
Ooh, what a block, but unfortunately layer 2, even after the pogo, still managed to apply some pressure.
I don't know, man. I feel like this is fair. Teemo's warning you to watch out. You're not watching out. This is your fault. All right, poisonous mushrooms here all day, every day.
They knew he already had a mushroom at his feet, so didn't have to do anything extra. Great positional awareness. Uh-oh. Might be a return trip on the back of the comeback here. Ekko with a quick little rewind gets the damage, and Inzem's going to choose not to spend the break. He's going to save for the Fury here in the mirror match.
Yeah, he does have to pop it here at some point. Hikari's up around in this game. Trying to wait here for the right opportunity.
I think Fury could potentially end up being the better investment, though. We'll see how it pays off as Echoes don't have to be scared of moments like that. A down throw time winder. We just dash up and go for the heavy. An attempt at a little lethal league there, but we jump out of the overhead.
Good choice to use the second hop. Get away. You never know.
Uh-oh, but the kill streak is coming. Has to spend the Fury. Breaks out of the super, and Teemo stops just in time.
Did the break stop Teemo? Doesn't matter. Here we go. Inzem able to tie it up on rounds. He wants this money, bro.
For the second time is able to utilize that Fury just to be able to guarantee the kill. 2x assists, the distance is closed. Looking for the roll and does find the throw.
Oh, and able to get it off of the overhead here. Oh, but Teemo misses.
Charged it by just a hair too much.
That's all right, though. Inzem still in strong position here. Gonna go to push Ekko into the corner. Not quite, though. Get up attack. That's the second one we've seen in this match.
And they just both have been successful here as once again the mix-up comes through. Hikari, extra bit of extension.
Oh, delayed overhead there. Wow, the patience from Inzem.
And from delayed overhead to delayed 2H, Yasuo comes in, takes the kill, and now you have the better matchup to start off. Teemo has to solo carry through this.
Fury is within sight. He's got 2 meters on deck. He's got the mushroom badge. He's got a lot of things going his way. Unfortunately, he just got smacked.
No meter though, so didn't have anything to be able to get an extension there. Doubles up on the overhead and goes for the tag. Oh, and the mix-up is dastardly, but somehow a wake-up throw finds the mark.
I think he was looking for a tech there potentially and ended up getting the throw for himself. Either way, it works out here.
Quick little burrow, able to escape. Dashes up and hesitates, but the hesitation actually paid off there.
Right, Hikari's had such a tough time just locking down this Teemo. Unfortunately, block string just kind of whiffs there on the second hit. Forced to break. Everybody's draining health so fast.
Time starting to tick down just a bit. 2H finds the mark! Fury gets popped! Somehow we find the throw, but the OTG doesn't kill!
We're gonna back away here. Hope to waste all this Fury, and then, of course, Psych. I'm in your face.
Turned it back up just in time. The dash forward to save the day as Hikari is able to lock it down 3-1 and become your first Impact champion here at Tampa Never Sleeps.
Yo, big shout outs to the GOAT, Hikari. I already know, man, 2026 is gonna be a fantastic year for my mans. So, especially starting off with that Frosty Faustings tournament that's gonna be coming up here. Obviously, if you want to go to the best tournament in the winter, you already know there's one tournament to go to. It's Frosty Faustings, man. $50,000. That's almost $1 million. So it's a lot of money to be playing for here.
You're supposed to be the numbers guy out of us. I can't be the numbers guy.
Hey, that's closer to $1 million than I've got. So.